Hi guys, this is James from DBG and welcome to another video. This one is slightly different. Yes, it's a showcase video, but it is for the tournament that the DBG team are doing tomorrow, which is the 24th of February in Ashford in Kent. It is one that we attended last August, and we are again sponsoring it. We are providing terrain for a number of tables. It is a 1,250 point event over 3 games in one day. So it's going to be fun. I mean, I had fun last time, so there's no reason to suggest that this time it won't be as much fun as it was last time. Last time I took salamanders, part of an army I painted for Chris. This time I'm taking my own models. I'm taking space walls. Now, Chris has just moved and he doesn't have internet at the moment, so his tournament army review will be actually after the event when he has internet in his new house. But it doesn't stop me doing this one and chatting about what we're going to be doing and what this army is supposed to do. I'm under no illusions whatsoever that this army do excuse me, I still am a little bit under the weather, but I'm under no illusions that this army is competitive in any way, shape or form. It has some competitive elements, but it's not ultra competitive, and I don't think the tournament is going to be ultra competitive anyway. But more or less this is just the stuff I could get painted in time for the event in between doing my commission work. Anyway, I'll run you through the list. So we'll start over here. Just pan over. We have a Grey Hunter squad in a Razorback. The Grey Hunter squad has a pack leader with a power sword and one Grey Hunter with a plasma gun. Everyone else has chainswords, bolt pistols and bolters. And because one of the special rules for Space Wolves is they get +1 to hit, that means these guys are going to be hitting in close combat on 2s, which is very handy, especially when each one actually gets an extra attack because of the chainswords. Now, at the back there, have you noticed, we have Old Hammer, Razorback and Rhino. Their stuff I dug out, I think I did a video on it, their stuff I dug out from my garage when we were cleaning it out last year. So at the back there we have a Predator with the Predator autocannon, which is an amazing piece of kit. Strength 7, AP -2 I think. But 3 damage, and it's 2d3 shots, so you can get 6 shots, strength 7, -2 AP, or -1 AP, I can't remember, but it's a flat 3 damage, so you could be doing a ridiculous amount of damage. You could be 18 damage if you're that lucky. And also it has 2 las cannons. If you can hear anything in the background, it's my son. He's playing Fortnite, and if you hear other strange noises, that will be my other son who has ADHD. You may make some strange noises in the background, but don't worry about it. Then next to that we have the Old Hammer Tech Priest. That is literally a model from 1993, I think it said on the base. As you can see, he's a little bit smaller than a normal Marine and a lot smaller than a Primaris Marine. But yeah, he's my Iron Priest with his Tempest Hammer and a bolter. He's basically there to keep the Predator alive, so the Predator can keep pouring punishment at the inevitable nights, because there's going to be nights everywhere in this tournament. Then next to him we have Hellblasters. They're good for taking out Marines and lightly armoured vehicles, and in some situations pretty good at knocking the odd wound off a knight. Then we have the first of 2 squads of Intercessors. These guys are armed with bolt rifles, which I rate very highly, especially now with the new bolter drill. At 15 inches you're going to be getting 2 shots, strength 4, -1 damage, so that's all very good. Pack leader also has a power fist. Now that's very cool for space wolves, because instead of hitting on 4s, he now hits on 3s, which is very cool. Then excuse me. Back there we have the Redemptive Dreadnought. It has the bolters. There's the storm bolters. Now they're really cool now because he's getting 8 shots all the time with that now. At 24 inches, 8 shots. And then you've got your 12 shots from the heavy onslaught cannon and your 6 shots from the other onslaught cannon. So that one is popping out loads and loads of shots. It's a infantry killer, and also it's got the fist for going in and punching things really hard. Also it has the Icarus rocket pod because there's going to be flyers, and that's really the only anti-flyer thing I have in the army. And then we have the other squad of intercessors. That guy, pack leader's got a chainsaw, so with the extra attack. And down the front here we have the Wolf Lord, big man himself, with his combi melter. Again, he's going to be getting 2 shots with his bolter all the time because he's a Terminator, and he has a power fist, so he will still be hitting people on 2s because of the +1 to hit in close combat with Space Wolves. Then we have 5 Cataphracti Terminators. These guys all have combi bolters, so they will be getting 4 shots. One has a heavy flamer, so again, that's really good at anti-flyers. It shouldn't be, but it is. And then everyone else has power fists as well. I wouldn't like chain fists, but the points, I just can't afford the points in a 1250 army. So let's chat a bit about warlord traits and relics. I do apologise. I have this horrible cough that just will not quit. Right, Wolflord, he has Saga of the Wolfen, which means that when he charges or is charged or does heroic intervention, he gets +1 attack, and so do everyone within 6 inches of him, which is very cool. That pumps his attacks up to, I think, 6, maybe 7, I'm not sure. No, it is 6. And then his relic is the Wolfenstone, which does exactly the same thing. So you get another +1 attack if you charge, are charged, or do a heroic intervention. And that's same with everyone within 6 inches. So these guys are going to be staying together, and each one's going to be popping off 2 attacks each. So each one of those, sorry, 2 additional attacks. So each one of those is actually going to get 4 attacks with his power fist. This is nicely cool. And this guy's going to get 6 or 7. I can't remember. I have to check the data sheet, but he has 4 or 5 base. I think he has more because he's a Space Wolf. He has 4 or 5 base. Then he gets the +2, whatever close combat situation he finds himself in. The Grey Hunters are purely there for objective grabbers. They're really my only mobile force in the army. I know it's a bit of a risk because Razorbacks are quite squishy if they're hit with the right weapons. I mean, las cannons, Dark Eldar, Drukari disintegrators or dark lances, bright lances, star cannon, all the stuff that everyone else can use. If you come across any guard or neutron lasers from AdMech, it's going to get popped and the people will die. But it's still quite fast. It still has a little bit of punch with the twin autocannon, twin heavy bolter. So if you come across infantry, I can hose them down. And everything else, I think I'm pretty much going to castle up because of the Wolflord's ability with the Saga of the Wolf and the Wolfenstone. Obviously, he's a Space Marine captain, so it's reroll ones to hit. So it's very handy keeping the Hellblasters near him as well. We are going to be doing the mission from Chapter Approved, I believe, which is the one with 5 objective markers. You roll a dice every turn, and that objective marker is active and that is worth 2 points. Everything else is worth 1, unless you roll a 6 when everything is activated, and everything is worth 2 points. So again, if we're doing that, the Razorback and the Grey Hunters is probably the only thing I can do to objective grab, unless I put these Terminators in deep strike. I don't really want to do. I want them pretty much mid-board, hosing everything down with bolter fire, relying on their 2+ and 4+ invulnerable save. I do need to worry about mortal wounds for those guys. But yeah, all in all, it's not the strongest list in the world, as I said that. It's a fun list. again, excuse me, it's a fun list. I'm not the type of player who deliberately goes out to find the most disgusting combinations you can. I know quite a few tactics of doing that, but then on the day I forget them because in the heat of the moment you do, and I'm just having fun. Which is what this game, it's about having fun. And it does, I do worry sometimes that the game sometimes does get purely whack, which is win at all costs. I don't agree with that. I think players who play like that should stay in the competitive zone. If you play like that and you go into a friendly arena or your local Games Workshop shop or wherever, your local club, you're going to put people off the game if you just wipe them out on turn 1 or 2 and you're there singing and dancing and gloating. It's not good. It's not good for the hobby, so I don't tend to play like that. Yes, I want to win. It's a game you like to win, but I'm not the type of person who will cry and bitch and moan if I do lose. Some of the best games I've ever had, I've actually lost. And I'm the sort of person who will roll a fistful of 1s when I need a fistful of 2s, or a fistful of 6s when I need a fistful of 1s. So that's just it. That's just the way I think about it. But I said this tournament is not overly competitive this time round. There's more players, so there's a chance that there could be some more competitive players. If you heard that was my son screaming at the Xbox because something has happened on Fortnite. I do apologise. I've already had to start this video again because of what my other son was saying very loudly that you could all hear. Very inappropriate language, so I deleted that and I started again. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, this is my army. This is what we're going to be taking. Hopefully, I'm going to get around to doing one for Reichardt. He's running Imperial Fists, and Chris will be doing his next week, and he's running his own chapter called Devil Sons, which I painted, but using Raven Guard tactics, and he's got a very interesting list. But Chris is the one who can work out. He's beaten me with lists he's just pulled out of the top of his head because he knows all the combinations. He knows how Chris is a very, very good player. Again, apologies for the coughing and the shouting of my son. So this is what I'm taking. Hopefully I'm going to have lots of fun. There will be a video next week of all of us on how we went on, and the same format as last time. So game by game, and then the award ceremony at the end. So once again, thank you guys for watching. If you've stuck with this far, my few tangents and things like that, and obviously my son's shouting. Do all the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, tell all your friends, tell your cat, your dog, everything. Do the social media stuff. That's Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And do check out our affiliates, which is Goblin Gaming and White Shark Gaming. As usual, links will be in the description. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.